Hello platforms of the world, it's Thursday the 24th of February. Thank you. And today was the day that I had a realisation that I'm going to go through the same shit that I've been through for the last 2 years. For the last 2 years, anyone who's been on this rock has been involved in the drama. I'm going to refer to it as the drama because I'm not allowed to say any words that might... I'm drinking this because it's been one of those days. Anyway, for the last 2 years, the drama has caused me nothing but aggravation in the sense of people not talking to me, arguments, being called selfish, social whatever, da 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 da. I've been outcast on everything. So during the drama, social platforms or social media platforms were important, and I got banned off a few of them, etc, etc, for not so much sharing truth, almost so much using words like bitch and referring to, I'm a dyke, but referring to certain types of lesbians as predatory dykes. Apparently that's hate speech. I don't know how me referring to a certain situation was deemed hate speech. It turns out someone, I think, reported me. Anyway, the last 2 years has been quite difficult, so everything's kind of stopped. Today was the day that everything in the United Kingdom, in the sense of drama, stopped. So all the drama stopped. There's no such thing. What was that about? Okay, it's gone, finished, over, done with, no more, blah, blah, blah. There's still people doing what they need to do, and that's up to them. I'm not going to judge people for what they want to do. If they want to carry on doing that, they can carry on doing that. That's up to them. I really don't mind. And I don't care if you've had that thing that they stick in your arm or not. I don't care. I have no opinion on that I'm going to express on here because I'm not allowed to. I'm not sponsored by Pfizer. Basically. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Ooh, that get me banned because I mentioned the corporation name. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I had 2 years of hell, and I'm determined not to have 2 more years of hell, because today, on a couple of occasions, there's been conversations I've had with a handful of people who are just watching the hypnotist box, and listening to the fear, and not realising that the latest fear is just all about money again, and I felt today, I felt exactly how I felt at the beginning of the drama when I said, what are you all doing? I even said to someone today, I says, you know, at the beginning of the drama, you know, everyone was dissed because of this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, and then it turns out what I said at the beginning about the drama turns out to be right with lots of it, and that person said, yeah, you're right. And I went, but I was deemed selfish, irresponsible, just a whole array of different things. And they were like, I agree. And it's like, hold on, but then the same set of society has forgot about the fact that they've already been hypnotised and brainwashed once before for 2 years, and now falling again for the same hypnotic crap. It's like, it did crack me up today because another member of staff come in. She's on holiday at the moment for 2 weeks, and she come in and she booked this cruise she's going on, and she said about it because she's going with one of her mates. She's like 72. She said, oh, if we don't do it now, we'll never go to her, mate. I said, are you still going? She goes, yeah, it's all booked, we're going in September. I said, where are you going? She says, Russia. Didn't even bat her an eyelid. She don't fucking care at 72 because she knows the score. You wouldn't be able to visit Russia on holiday, would you? Normally. You know, it's just like... it always cracks me up when, you know, if you're actually genuinely fighting someone, no one would be allowed there to film it or have an interview with someone. Let's go and interview the president of this country and then go to another country and interview that president because they're arguing. You're going to let media in both countries. Come on, let's be realistic here. It's just bollocks, isn't it? So, it always cracks me up what the hypnotist box is doing. But yeah, the next the next level of indoctrination. And the other funny thing is there's a lot of Eastern Europeans in the United Kingdom now. And a lot of them, their attitude was like, yeah, right. What? They were like this. As if that country would ever do anything if there weren't something in it for them. It's either money, control, oil, gas, resources, diamonds, minerals, metal. It's something. Or it's to create problem, reaction, solution, to offer solution to, you know, they want to do the Great Reset. Has everyone heard about that? It's not a conspiracy, it's an actual fact that's spoke about. And I can't remember what platform it's spoken about, but it's out there. Okay? So, I haven't actually turned the hypnotist box on at all to watch any kind of news media at all in any form whatsoever. You know, I come home from work, I don't turn the telly on from week to week. My girlfriend, say, comes up on a Saturday, she might turn the telly on, she put it on Netflix straight away, or iPlayer to watch a crime show, or Disney to watch a film. Now, of course, that's programming, and I struggle watching programming. Like, I've just actually rewatched Star Wars because I never watched it in order. I've just finished The Empire Strikes Back and whatever the next one is, The Return of the Jedi, and I'm watching that, and it actually makes more sense. But it's taken me so far. I started on obviously the first one, episode 1. I'm on episode 6 now. It's taken me 3.5 weeks to get to episode 6, and I'm only 20 minutes into episode 6 before I had to stop it and walk away. I can't handle it for too long. I can watch a film with a friend, but I could fall asleep or I could get distracted. It's almost like I can't focus on the hypnotist box for longer than about an hour. It's really strange. I just can't do it. It just can't. It's like almost like my brain's gone, no, you're not, because has anyone else noticed that when they present the news, you must have noticed this, that, you know, you get that countdown, so you get that, all these lines go across the screen, there's a counter in the corner going round and round and round and round, right, and there's things spinning, it counts down, and then, hello and welcome to the BBC News. Have you noticed they always go down? And today's headlines are, you know, like, gas explosion in Iraq. And in the background you get that kind of there's this like kind of, you've not noticed that every time the headline comes out, there's this bit of music that plays in the background that kind of almost prompts the person to read it, and the newsreader always sort of like, and today we're going to bring you some bad news, and the bad news for today is this. It's like almost like they speak like that in a very authoritarian way, and then they drop their voice. But you can also drop your voice and go, and today we're celebrating the eve of da 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 da. Yeah, it's almost like there's two different, I can't, it's the way they speak, it almost, I don't know, it does something. It's like music does it. There's this song, right, called, and I refer to it a lot, where's my phone? It's called Sunshine or something. Let me see if I can find it. And it's a very, and I say to people about it all the time, right? This song, it sounds like the end of the world as well as the beginning of the world. It's like two emotions. I'll have to get it through it for a little bit because it won't. This song, right? So it's going up, up, and then down. No, up again. And up again. And then up again. And then up again. And it almost comes down slightly. That's the melancholic. It's the end of the world. But it's the beginning. It's fantastic. Really is great. Oh my God, the world is fantastic. But it could also be the end. Can you hear it? It's like, it's almost like a, oh my God. I'm going to miss you so much. It's two emotions in one hit. And that's by the way the music goes up and then comes back down again. You can do this with your voice. And that's what the news does. Listen to how the newsreaders deliver the news. Listen to it. When the programming's coming out with all the hypnotists, how do you hypnotise someone? How do you hypnotise someone? You get something and you go, look at the end of this. And you look at it. Right? You've got a counter in the corner, counting to fucking 60. Down from 60 to number 1. You've got lines going across the screen. And then you've got things spinning. BBC 1. What happens? BBC 1. There's a fucking thing in the middle of the fucking screen, like a 1, with elephants running round it in a spinning direction. And today on BBC 1, we have da-da-da of da-da-da. And at da-da-da, we have da-da-da of da-da-da. I can't be bothered to fucking think of the script. And then all of a sudden, it starts with a series of pictures. Subliminal program. Why do you think subliminal advertising was banned? It was banned in the cinema because it made people buy food. We all know about subliminal, right? It was banned. It's still there in very small bits, and people can't. You know, the television puts you in an alpha state, in a hypnotic state, and everything that you take in as, you know, your flight and fight still fires. You know, if you're watching a film, it's a fast-moving thing where you've got, like, the whole film, it could be a lifetime, in an hour. So you're experiencing that story, which might be over the course of years, in a very small segment. So as you're watching that, you're getting the emotion, so you're firing. Your flight-fight in your brain is firing. And causing, you know, that's what causes hyperactivity in children. You know, this is an actual, it's real. You know, and the people who run the television have sponsors, and them sponsors pay their bills and pay their wages. But them sponsors are the people who sell stuff. The television's like, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. The news is no different. It's still owned by the same sponsorship. There's still biases. Oh, it's supposed to be an unbiased, you know, platform. Absolute shite. Never heard so much shite in my fucking life. You know? And another thing, right? I just don't know. It's just, I don't see. The screen itself can be a hypnotist. It can be a hypnotic thing. It can draw you in, and I think once you realise that it does that to you, it's almost like it doesn't do it to you. When I watch the news, I don't watch the news and go, oh my God, them people. I watch the news and go, fuck off, stop talking shit. It makes me angry because I know it's bollocks. So that's why I don't watch it. It's like, I don't know anything about the latest drama. I just know that one country's gone, oh actually, we're not happy. That's all I know. I don't know what about anything. I don't know anything about it because I literally have not watched the news in any form whatsoever for at least, what we're in, at least 3, maybe 4 months. One more thing to add on to the end of this. So, I had the drama back in July, August, and literally lost my complete taste and smell. And it took ages for it to come back, and it eventually come back. But one of my friends, right, and I haven't said anything to them because I was like, nah. They used to, you know, do urine therapy and stuff. So I thought, is he bathing in urine again and he's got it on his clothes? He smells of celery and urine. And I'm like, strange. And I'll go into a pub and I can smell him before I get into the pub. Walk in the pub and I'm like, oh, he's here. I can smell celery and urine. It's weird. It's weird. I just can't describe how weird. And he comes around my house and when he leaves, all I can smell is celery and urine. And I've noticed that certain perfumes smell rancid. Like rancid, almost like urine. Like the ethanol of it. It's weird. It's like I can smell the ammonia. Well, it wasn't until I went into Sainsbury's today and bought a shit ton of veg because I've got a load of fresh cooking to do this weekend that I'm standing there going, God, that smells like my mate. What is that? Oh my God. Everything in the veg department smells of fucking celery. It's just, honestly, I just don't understand. It's not right. Turns out, he probably don't smell of celery and urine, and it's a good fucking job I've not said anything. So anyone else who out there who think they've had the drama and lost the sense of smell and taste at some point, are you having weird issues with weird smells and other things are smelling completely different to how they used to smell? Just thought I'd ask. So if you've watched the end of this video, you'll be able to answer in the comments below. Peace, love and light.